Yeah, look, it's obviously disappointing. Not too concerned about what's happened previous, but today we showed for periods what we're all about. The start wasn't fantastic. Again, we got jumped, and you're on the back foot a little bit from there. But in saying that, I was proud that the guys got back on the horse and had a crack. And I think in that middle part of the game, the second and third quarter, I think we showed what we're about and how we want to play footy. I thought a couple of guys really stood up and got us going, and they weren't standing for what we were dishing out, and they made a change, and it was a change for the better, and we got going. And then it was just really difficult in the last to get any type of momentum with that run.
Okay, when you say what you're about, you mean contested ball or ball movement, or what are you?
Well, I think we showed across the board how we can play. I think it had a lot to do with all three facets of the game: defence, offence, and contested footy. I thought we used the ball really well. I thought we put them under pressure throughout that period. So I'll be really specific throughout that period, and we got results from it. We got reward, but inconsistency from at the start of the game really hurt us.
It looked like you had Pollock following Cripps for the first quarter and then released him, and he obviously had a big influence. Pollock, what can you tell us about your thought process there and what you thought of his game?
Yeah, I thought Cripps he got away from us. He's obviously a superstar, so he dominated that first quarter and did a really good job. And we just thought we had to make a change really quickly when they kicked five goals to 1. We have to make change. So we did that. The boys adapted really quickly. I thought a couple of guys, and namely Jed Anderson, did a fantastic job changing the momentum, and then a few other guys jumped on board, and then we got going. So I can't say that we're really happy with that first quarter because it's ended up costing us.
I guess the one moment you probably rue was Jasper Pittard's giving away the free kick at the end of the third when you had a shot at goal. What did you think of that moment?
Yeah, I consider us a really hard working side and really disciplined, but that just shows a lack of discipline in that moment, and it's cost us.
Did Jared kick that goal? Do you feel like maybe you take more momentum into that last moment and that it would have been more than just a goal?
Yeah, obviously I reckon we take a bit of momentum if we get in front there, but it didn't happen, and I think we took a little bit of momentum anyway into that last quarter. I thought our second and third quarters were really good, and we got the ball rolling, but it would have helped. Yeah.
Did you talk to Jasper after that, or do you think he knows?
No, he knows. He's a leader. He understands that, and he was spoken to, and we just leave it at that. And we need to get on with the game. We were still behind, so we needed to win the game.
Is it? I mean, there's skill errors and there's ill discipline. I mean, there was obviously like the first quarter there was Tyson missed a very gettable shot. There was a goal that Carlton scored where a handball went straight to him and stuff like that. I mean, is it those things that make the difference? That those little things that the boys just need to sort of cut out of the game? I mean, you've got injuries and stuff on the field. Is that the thing you need to improve?
Yeah, I think with when you're in a situation like this, and I've been in a lot of these situations where those little errors just seem to keep happening to you, and it just compounds what happens throughout the game. And look, we got some guys back today that we're really pleased about. I thought Nick Larkey fought really hard. It was really good to see him out there. I thought Cam Zerha had some really good moments. I thought seeing LDU out there again was really pleasing for us. So there were some wins out there, but there's also a level of frustration, and I think it's something to build on though, and we've got to take that into next week.
Just a couple of those other positives, and maybe Rhyce, Hayden's game on the bets, and Bailey Scott, he's taken some opportunities. That must give you you and your fans there some optimism?
Yeah, it's again, it's really pleasing. Like Kyron showed his great commitment to the club again last week, and he did it again to keep. I think Eddie had five touches, and I know Eddie's an old man now, and but he's still a really dangerous player, and we made sure Ronnie was right on the ball for that, and he did a great job again. And Bailey's just getting games into himself, and he's reaping some rewards for some effort, and that's really pleasing for us that we're getting those little positives here and there.
Hayden obviously came off and got a bit of treatment and then came on with a
Yep.
strap. How is it? Is it okay? I mean, he ran out of the games.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of a knee knock, so he had a bit of swelling, but I think he proved last week how tough he is, and he wasn't complaining. He wanted to get out there and finish the job, and he did that.
Are you expecting to get any of the other guys back in the next game?
Yeah, not too sure. Yeah, we'll assess what that looks like throughout the week, and hopefully we might get a couple back. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Rhyce.
Thank you.